Ever wonder why some men seem to effortlessly attract women while others struggle? Well, the secret sauce might be something you wouldn't expect. Non-reactiveness. It sounds counterintuitive, right? We're often told that to win over a woman's heart we need to be responsive, attentive, even overly reactive to her every word and action. But let's take a moment to flip the script. Imagine this scenario. John and Jane are at a party. Jane makes a playful, slightly provocative comment towards John. Now John could react in a number of ways. He could get defensive, he could laugh it off, or he could become flustered and unsure of what to say. But instead, John maintains his cool. He gives a small smile, a nod, and then smoothly changes the subject. Jane is left intrigued, wondering what John is really thinking, and she finds herself drawn to his mysterious aura. You see, non-reactiveness isn't about being indifferent or aloof. It's about maintaining your own emotional equilibrium. It's about not allowing another person's words or actions to dictate your self-worth or emotional state. And when a man can demonstrate this kind of emotional independence, it sends a clear signal of high value. It says, I'm comfortable in my own skin, I know who I am, and I don't need external validation to feel good about myself. In the words of a wise man, the less men react, the more women chase. This is not to suggest that men should become stoic statues, but rather that they should strive for a balance, a sense of calm and stability that can weather the storms of dating and relationships. So, the first rule of attraction, maintain your cool. Non-reactiveness signals high value. Remember, attraction isn't about being the loudest or the most flamboyant, it's about being the one who can stay calm in the chaos, the one who can stand tall in the face of adversity, the one who can smile and nod when others might falter. And that, gentlemen, is the power of non-reactiveness. Ever found yourself obsessing over the one? It's a common trap many fall into, the one special girl syndrome. You know, when you put one woman on a pedestal and believe she's the only one who can make you happy. But here's the thing. This kind of fixation can actually repel instead of attract. It's akin to investing all your money in one stock. Risky, isn't it? Let's take a trip down memory lane. Once upon a time, I was completely smitten by a woman. Let's call her Jane. Jane was my world, my everything. But when Jane left, my world crumbled. It was then I realized the importance of diversifying, not just in finance, but in love too. As the saying goes, in love, it's healthy to have a diversified portfolio. So, gentlemen, don't let the one special girl syndrome cloud your judgment. Remember, there's more than one special girl out there. Ever felt anxious about where a relationship is going? We've all been there, tossing and turning, trying to read between the lines. But here's the thing, uncertainty is not your enemy. It's the spice of life, the unexpected twist in your favorite novel, the unexpected turn in your favorite movie. Picture this. A man named John, instead of fretting about where his relationship with Jane was heading, chose to bask in the mystery. He relished every moment, every conversation, every shared glance without worrying about the what-ifs. And guess what? Jane found his calmness amidst the uncertainty incredibly attractive. As the great poet Rumi once said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Uncertainty in love is not a threat, it's an adventure. It's the unknown that makes love exciting, the mystery that keeps it alive. So next time you find yourself in the gray area, remember, embrace the gray area. It's part of the journey. Ever chased a woman only to find her pulling away? Quite the conundrum, isn't it? This, gentlemen, is what we call the chase paradox. The more you chase, the less attractive you become. It's a bit like trying to hold water in your hands. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it slips away. Let me share a story to illustrate. My friend, let's call him Jack, once fell for a woman. He was smitten head over heels. He pursued her relentlessly, texting, calling, showing up at her favorite spots. Yet the more he chased, the more she distanced herself. It was a classic case of the chase paradox. Now let's revisit the scenario, but this time, Jack takes a different approach. Instead of chasing her, he focuses on himself. He spends time on his interests, cultivates his talents, and becomes genuinely content with his own company. And what happens? She starts to notice. She's intrigued. She's the one who starts reaching out, initiating conversations, wanting to spend time with him. You see, the chase paradox is not about playing games. It's about understanding human nature. As the legendary Bruce Lee once said, "Be like water, my friend. In love, sometimes you win by letting her chase you." So, gentlemen, remember this. Don't be desperate for her attention, let her come to you. It's not about being passive, but about being patient, confident, and understanding the delicate dance of attraction. So, what have we learned today? In our quest to become the elite gentleman we aspire to be, we've discovered the power of non-reactiveness. It's not about being aloof or detached. Rather, it's about maintaining our self-esteem and attractiveness by not allowing a woman's actions or words to sway our emotional balance. We've also explored the pitfalls of the one special girl syndrome. An elite gentleman knows that obsessing over one woman narrows his perspective and limits his options. Therefore, we must keep our options open and avoid putting any one woman on a pedestal. Further, we've delved into the importance of embracing uncertainty. Dating and relationships are a dance, and the music often changes. Being comfortable with this uncertainty, with the gray area, makes us more attractive and intriguing. And let's not forget the chase paradox. Chasing a woman desperately for her attention does not increase our attractiveness. On the contrary, it's when we step back and let her do the chasing that we become more appealing. Lastly, remember that there are no guarantees in dating, and rejection or unforeseen outcomes are part of the game. We must continuously learn and understand the women we date, even if things don't work out. This adds to our attractiveness and helps us grow. So gentlemen, apply these principles in your dating lives. Be open to feedback, but remain emotionally independent and confident. Nurture a sense of non-reactiveness to external opinions and judgments. Enjoy the journey of dating, and don't rush to lock things down. Remember, attraction isn't a game of chance, but a dance of psychology. Now go out there and dance like no one's watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. More importantly, share your experiences and thoughts.